Oh, so close.
Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you would like more content, follow social media at CodyCrafted on Instagram.
What's up, gang? Welcome back to CodyCrafted. Today we've got a new toy to go pick up, so the first thing we got to do is hook up the trailer and not hit the treehouse or run over a dog. Luckily, we were able to put this backup camera in a couple months ago, month or two ago, and I don't have to get in and out 100 times anymore. Oh, so close. All right, I'm one notch higher on the trailer. Oh yeah, shout out to Super Fast Matt. I guess I was one notch low last time. The B&W tow and stow, this thing has been a lifesaver. We'll talk about the trailer here in just a second. Let me get hitched up. Okay, first things first, we gotta let the doggies out. Oh, hello. 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 Oh, good morning, good morning. Let's get him a treat. You want treats? Hold on, come on, come on. Oh, this Blackwell's 46. I need to work on that. All right, who wants a treat? You want a treat? Good morning. Morning, you want a breakfast treat? A little beef steak, ready? Ready? Up. Atta girl. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait, wait, wait. Sit. Sit. Wait. Sit. I said sit. Sit. Good sit. Ready? Up. Ah, you missed it. Come on, up. Atta girl. All right. You're better than that. All right, let's talk about the tow pig here. This is a 2020 Delco 20-foot car hauler. It has double 6,000-pound axles. It is a 10,000-pound rated trailer legally, but I wanted the big axles because I wanted the big bearings and the bigger tires, 235/80/16s. This thing has been all over the state. It's been to the coast, it's been to Oklahoma, it's been all over the place. Coolest thing about this is the split dovetail. This is the best thing for tying down cars. If you have the opportunity to get a trailer with a split dovetail where you can crawl up underneath, especially when you're tying down trucks and you're trying to get under that rear overhang and strap over the axle, it is fantastic. Fantastic. Makes all the difference in the world. Of course, we got the stickers on the side. It is time to repack the bearings. I overjuiced that one a couple weeks ago just because it'd been a while. And so it's time to tear all this down, rotate the tires, and service it. I don't know how many miles I got on it, but it's been 4 years and I really haven't had to do anything to it. So knock wood, I better get on it. Speaking of things we've done to it, excuse me, the box. This is a Pro Max. Nothing crazy about it. It's a cheapie, but what it is it's a full 6 foot wide, 72 wide, and it's got the tapered wedge. And we just lucked out on this one. I purely lucked out. I thought I was gonna have to modify this, but check this out. Yahtzee. Yep. Yep. All right, so straps stay in here. This was included as part of the box. It does have a 5,000-pound jack, if I'm not mistaken. So it's got the adjustable foot. It does not have the high-speed action. You'll notice on top there is a solar panel. That's just a Amazon thingy. And with the charge controller, battery's out of it right now because it was dying. Like I said, it's almost 4 years old. Straps are kind of a mess. Those are normally more organized, but we've been in a hurry. We've had a lot going on, and there's been a whole lot to it. So, you know, it is what it is. The winch. Badlands 12K from Harbor Freight, wireless controller. The remote's tucked in the door pocket. We've got a snatch block just in case we need it. I do have the steel cable on here for now. This is the Harbor Freight winch tray, chilling right down in here. That's done well. What I did was I got a billet fair lead because I knew it was going to get chewed up, and I didn't have the room for roller to roller. So what we're going to wind up doing is replacing this cable with synthetic, because it does get hung up in here, and it's got a lot of load. You can see it's pretty chewed up, but I figured that was, you know, kind of one of those pieces that was just sacrificial. It was just going to be the cost of doing business. So also that weld right down there, yep, that weld right there is busting loose. I'm gonna have to get in and mess with that. Some of these are still doing good, I guess. Okay, well, either way. So in order to mount this, if I was gonna mount the winch down, the reason the winch steps up is because I wanted another fair lead up here at the level. I didn't want it chafing across the deck surface any more than I had to. This trailer's powder coated from the factory, and I didn't want to have to weld on it. So what I did was drilled and sleeved the frame on the outside, and then I got some 2x3 11 gauge, and yeah, the welds still look alright, and built basically like a cradle. And then if you look down in here, you will see there's a slot right there. And inside there is a spare tire hoist for a Tahoe. And the spare tire is mounted underneath. So that way it's out of the sun and the weather and all that kind of crap. And then you just take an extension and a socket. It's got an old socket welded to the winchy thing. And so that way you just run a 1/2 inch drive socket in there, and you can put it on a drill or an impact or whatever to lower your spare up and down. I don't like having to fidget with spares out on the, you know, strapped down on the deck. That's cheesy. Let's see. The trailer is, like I said, double 6,000 pounds. Brakes on both axles. Underneath, it's got cross members every 12 inches instead of every 16 to 24. It is full diamond plate deck. You can tell the winch has chewed up this little piece of trim. Need to replace that at some point. Strapping stuff down on the sides, we added D-rings. These are bolted through the cross member underneath. Excuse me, with some big old carriage bolts. So we got 3 on each side. I've got another set of these swivel rings. Hey baby. But I haven't decided exactly where I want to put them. I don't know if I want them closer to the front, but I've also thought about maybe just putting them like right here. Oh man, I am all gooped up. Spring allergies, sorry. The Baja Plumber rig. I don't know that we've really ever talked about it. Deaver Mini Leaf Packs, King 2.5s. Got the camper shell on top. 513 gears, Falcon Wild Peak AT3s in 37/1250. 37/1250. So we're running on 37s with only 2.5 inches of lift. It is a Carly 2.5 pin top system. And I have changed the coils because Carly at the time did not make a gas coil. They only made the diesel coils. Does have the Carly track bar with the Heim joint. It's got PMF control arms. Right now it's got the front drive shaft out of it. Maybe we should go to SEMA because we've got that Bluetooth drive shaft. Actually, that drive shaft's at the shop getting serviced. This truck's got 143,000 miles on it right. So that drive shaft's had a rough life. Like I said, 513s, ARB locker in the rear. It's open in the front. It's got the Raptor grill. Set of Sylvania Super Fog ambers in the fog lights. Nothing crazy there. Just a set of Sylvanias in the headlights. We need to upgrade all that. Baja Designs S1s for ditch lights. Those work really well. The rock sliders, I built these. They are dimple dyed. They are 16 gauge on the top. They are 1 3/4, 120 wall with a 2x2 3/16 for an actual rock rail. They're sliders. This truck weighs 9,200 pounds, so I actually really consider them like a heavy duty step. A year or two ago, the cats went out, so new Y-pipe with cats, and I went ahead and threw on a catback on it while we were at it. That is a MagnaFlow muffler. It is an MBRP system, and it's still a little loud. To be real honest with you, it's a little loud. It's a little drony. The V10, oh yeah, it's not a diesel. It's not a 6.4. It's a V10 6.8. I'm not a huge fan of the way it sounds, to be honest with you. I've got a couple different mufflers. I just have not allocated the time to go in and change anything. And it's kind of annoying, but it puts the kids to sleep when we take it on longer trips to go pick up vehicles and cross town and whatever else. So we got straps, we got air in the tires, we're all set. Here's an 18,000 pound super winch I've been sitting on for like 2 years that I have not been able to take the time to build a bumper for. I've also got a 31 gallon auxiliary fuel tank to put underneath the back of this thing where the spare goes. Oh yeah, matching spare. That's right, a Falcon, a Method hanging underneath. If you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk. So all you customers out there, when I tell you 5 wheels and tires, not 4, I practice what I preach. That's all I'm saying. Oh, these are from Cali Raised LED. They work great. They're on the Switch Pro. Inside the camper shell. Weed whacker that I actually need to go ahead and pull out before I leave. 5 gallon onboard air tank. And that is connected to this mess in here. I mean, flip-flops, duh. Hat, air hoses, ARB double compressor, S-Pod source, set of biofangs, inverter, Makita charger, you know, everything a girl needs. Recovery gears on the other side, straps. I also keep a yoga mat because if I got to work on stuff underneath, that's something we used to use as like a low creeper back when we were racing. So cheapy yoga mat, just something to throw down, keep you out of the dirt if you have to. You roll it up and kneel on it and do whatever. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up this. We got work to do. Let's head over to Alvarado. I'm going to show you our new toy. Oh, hey, look at that. Woo! Slide it in there. Atta boy. All right, I'm here at Tuxedo Distributors, and these guys are setting us up with a 9,000 pound 4-post lift. We've got it through Automotive Equipment Specialists. We'll tag those guys down here. Let's get it loaded up. You're good up here. Yeah, let's not do that. That'd be bad. I love this trailer, man. I love this trailer like it's one of my kids. This is the FP9K Deluxe Extra Long and Tall. So it's a 9,000 pound rated 4-post. This is a hobby grade, but it's the high end of the hobby grade. And I'll tell you a little bit about it here in a second. Woo, it's some big forks. It's a good thing we can sling this with our forklift to take it off. Look how careful he's being. I'm so proud. Doing a great job being careful. Nice, look at that. Look at that. That's good. Yeah, luckily I only got to go about 5 miles. Yeah, I live, my shop's right up the street. Nice. All right, so they got to grab me a rolling jack too. So you guys will see this in a second. Man, I don't know what the ship weight is on this thing, but it's not light. That is faux show. Shout out to that forklift operator, man. I think his name's Yo-Yo. That's what I saw on his tag. Man, that was good job. A lot of times forklift operators, they like to tear stuff up. He was like, oh, I don't want to mess up your fenders. Hell yeah, brother.
Brother.
Let's just take a peek inside. I walk through here. Oh, you need a lift? Or 100? Or more? And service parts and all the stuff? Yeah. So awesome thing about these guys, they are literally like 5 miles from the shop. They're right at 67, just east of 35W. And so I came by here before I ordered this and talked to them about doing a thing with the channel. They're not really set up for that, but I went through one of their big suppliers who already had the best online price, and they're out in California, like I said, automotive equipment specialists. I will, I hope I said that right. I will tag them down below, and shout out to those guys. They gave us a little bit of a hookup. We sure appreciate it. I did pay quite a bit for this. It's not a freebie. It's not on loan. I paid for it, but we did get a little bit of a hookup, so we really appreciate it. They got all the things, and everybody's been super nice. All right, we're all loaded up and strapped down, and this is what we got. We're gonna do a whole video on putting it together, but I wanted to give you guys a walk around of the showroom here. Yeah, they got a whole big old display area, paint booths. These guys do all kinds of cool stuff. You gotta check it out. We are the FP 9K DX XLT, 9,000 pounds. This thing goes over 6 feet tall. I think it's 78 inches on the height. You can tell it comes with the casters, the drip trays. It's got a jacking pan. We got the additional 4,500 pound rolling jack. And this thing is really cool. We're really excited to get it. But I want to show you some of the differences. You can see the difference. This is the 9,000 pound, and this is the 8,000 pound. About an inch difference between the two as far as the thickness of the runways. The other thing is, on the 8,000 pound, it's a sliding jack, not a rolling jack. So pretty cool. Okay, so one of the other major differences is the I-beam for the cross beam. That's a pretty good little junior beam. It's about a 4-inch roughly, whereas the 8 is a box beam. So still pretty stout. It's what, 3/16, pushing a quarter inch or so. Still pretty stout. If you're using this as a storage lift for your hot rods, this is great. You want to do your own oil changes, you want to do that kind of stuff, it's fantastic. Not a problem. But for our application, we are going to be kind of working off of it more so than storing. It is going to be necessary for storage, but this is the extra long, extra tall. Like I say, I'm right at 6 foot. It goes up, like I said, I think it's 78 inches, so we'll be able to walk completely underneath it. Some of the other stuff. Support lifts for powertrain. That would be awesome to have. This one's air over hydraulic. I know they've got an electric over hydraulic too from when I talked to them last time. These are wheel lifts for like school buses and fire trucks and all that fun jazz. 14,000 pound alignment rack. You can put dualies on this, you put ambulances on this. It's got the extension, closed front, 182 inch wheelbase, massive. It's got the big stendos to get it out there, turn plates included, double rolling jacks, pretty cool. Here's the 14,000 pound service lift. You can tell built a little smaller, but still nice, thick, you know, stout. So that way you can put something heavy on there. Turntables as an add-on. So they make this set up here so you can add on an alignment kit. So I can make your regular service lift into an alignment lift if you need to. What do we got over here? 12,000 pound version. Just a little smaller than the 14, but it is open top. So you don't have to worry about opening the door into the drive cylinder. Cylinders are mounted underneath. This was a good option for us, but it has to be bolted down. And I really wanted something I could slide around for various reasons. 2 posts, this is the big one, and they get progressively smaller as you go this direction. Same deal here, Launch Tech, also a Tuxedo brand. Same deal, 12s, 14s, 10s, etc., etc. This guy right here, this is the 9,000 pounder. This is the one we have at the house. You guys have seen this in the old videos. It's worked out great. And then open top with the balance cables on the bottom for tall vehicles, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. Single point vehicle lift. Check this out. Pick up a whole freaking car and then park another freaking car underneath it. What the hey? Pretty cool. This one bolts down. They actually have a mobile version of this. This one, single point golf cart lift. So you can raise it up high enough, golf cart, UTV, lawnmower, that kind of stuff, and then you can park underneath. This is a UTV lift and small car lift. This is the mobile version, 6,000 pound. So you can actually pick a car up. When I was at the Lexus dealer, we talked about getting one of these for the body shop. So you could actually go out and pick up a car that was jacked up, you know, that was all broken suspension, and then you could put it on skates or on a body dolly or whatever and then roll it away. Same deal here, the ideal mobile version. I'm sure there's a capacity difference. Mid-rise lifts, these are good if you're doing body work, that kind of stuff. Pad lift is cool for quick service. Motorcycle lift with the add-on wings. This is the 1500 high-rise motorcycle lift for your baggers and such. This is one they were telling me about that's really cool. This actually is the one that I think factory Polaris or Can-Am won. It's a 2,500 pound UTV frame lift, and then you put it on wheel cribs for chassis work. Pretty slick. They've got a air over hydraulic and electric hydraulic. One of the manufacturers needed something special, so they've got 2 different versions. These are the fixed position. No, these are mobile too. Look at the casters. Look at that, rolly boys. Really cool. UTVs and big motorcycles. If you got a trike, you know, something like that. What all we got here? We got tire changers. We got tire spreader for patching. We got tire changers. We got balancers. More tire changers, more balancers, all the support arms, all the cool stuff. This thing's crazy. You actually slide it under the car, and then it raises up, and then you jack up the back, and it makes the car, it pivots the car up like this, and then it levels out to do like wheel service and stuff. What is that about? I don't even understand that. All right, frame machine. You got a body shop, you got to have one of these. It's part of the game. Big, nasty, tubular deck, frame machine. This is the one where you clamp on the unibodies. Cut-in booth over here. Paint mixing center. The big boy booth and the little boy booth. Oh yeah, they got alignment machines too. Anyways, I got to run this thing. Oh, we're going to get one of these. The workbenches are cool. We're pretty good on workbenches right now. But the teardown table with the integrated parts washer that locks and transformer slides off inside. I'm going to get 1 or 2 of these for tearing stuff down. All right, I gotta go. We got a big box we gotta offload at the shop, and we're gonna make a whole nother video about putting that thing together. But I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of coming to Tuxedo and showing you all the cool stuff that they do. And once again, big shout out to AES, Mario, and Alex out there. Thank you guys very much for giving us a little hookup, and we'll see you on the next one. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, check out the merch. There's a link below. And check the next video. We'll see how this install goes together. Maybe you're going to want one of these for your house. I bet you do.